Hello, my lovely Libras, and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for December the 1st through to the 15th. Now, firstly, Libra, I want to apologize for the audio recording of your yearly 2021 reading. I don't know how that happened. It was really weird, and I only found out about it. I just recorded a whole heap at once, and then I found out about it later in the editing suite. And the extended was fine. I hadn't changed any of the settings, and so it was just one of those weird anomalies that occurred, and I do apologize. I still put it out even though it is hard to hear it because the message was so good. But what I'm going to do for you is re-record a new one with the right audio, with better audio, and so that will come at some point. I can't guarantee when that's coming, but that will come out, so keep an eye out for that in the next couple of weeks. Maybe even the next week. It's just a matter of when I get guided to do that or when I can find the time, really. But yeah, I'm getting the message that to record a new one for you. So there will be different messages coming through, and maybe that's actually, it's such a strange thing that occurred. Maybe that was actually what was meant to happen all along. Maybe you were supposed to get a second message. So I do apologize for that, and I will be getting you a new one coming through at some point. So, but if you can bear with that, it was a really nice reading for you. So, and like I said, if you wanted to go over to the extended, the audio on the extended is fine. So, but I do understand that if that audio was just too much for you to bear, because some people are really sensitive to that. I know that I can be as well. So I do apologize for that, Libra. It was just something that I'd unforeseen, unexpected, and I don't even know how it happened, really. So this is a general reading for the first half of December. We are in Sagittarius season, so you'll see how this beautiful fire energy works with your air. Sometimes it's a real dynamic combination that comes through here for you. It is a general reading, so just take what feels right and leave the rest, because it's not all of it is not going to necessarily resonate with you. If it does resonate and you'd like to delve into it more deeply and take a sneak look into the future beyond, there is an extended reading. So the link is in the description box below. I would love it if you come over to that, because it's always interesting. We have the Two of Wands has come out for you. And if you enjoy this reading, Libra, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment or share. So we've got the Two of Wands crossed by the Four of Swords, and then crowned by the Seven of Pentacles, at the base the Five of Cups. Just getting these in order. The High Priestess in the recent past. The Page of Wands in the near future. The Two of Swords. The Knight of Wands. The World, and the Knight of Swords. Now, because this card popped out, I'm going to have to show it as well. The Ten of Pentacles. And as an overall message, we have the Ten of Wands. So interesting. I feel like there's just a few shifts and changes here for you, Libra, but heading towards a really positive direction. So I'm going to pull a charm for you this fortnight. What do we have for Libra? We have the butterfly, a big butterfly. Wow, a big, beautiful butterfly coming in. So there has been a transformation. I actually feel like this has already occurred. And basically what the message I'm getting is learning to use your wings, learning how to fly with this newfound energy that's coming to you, this transformation that's occurred here. So yeah, I do feel like there's a lot of new things to try out, a lot of exciting possibilities happening here, a lot of new stuff coming in for you. So this can be a lot of new opportunities coming through. So that is beautiful, Libra. So let's look at the Two of Wands crossed by the Four of Swords. So again, looking at something very new, the two, and this is just taking first steps. Making a decision to do something, but it's crossed by the Four of Swords, so it actually, it's like it's kind of like not moving too far ahead. It's just taking an initial step, because it feels like you need, it was crossed by the Four of Swords. It might be that things are slowing down. The Four of Swords is usually wanting to take a break, having some time out, some stillness to get some further messages coming through for you. So I feel like you're being supported by the universe, but there's more that they want you to know. There's more information coming through for you, coming from higher levels. So yeah, they're kind of wanting you to find the space to be able to download this or understand the stories that you've told yourself and change the story or find a shift in a mindset as well. So yeah, moving forward, but they're wanting you to, they're not wanting you to rush forward right at this second, because like I said, it's like if you rushed forward, you might go down the wrong path. And they're like, we want you to want this to be, they want this to work basically. So yeah, it's kind of one step at a time right at this moment. But, you know, in your mind, you have the Seven of Pentacles. You're feeling quite optimistic. This is your conscious mind. You know, how are we going to see this growth? There could be more money coming in for some of you at this moment in time. But it's like looking at this is what might be in front of you, the issue or the themes that you might be thinking about, you might be experiencing, you might be wanting to bring this in. And this is, you know, bringing in more money. This can be investments. This can be so, you know, taking those initial steps and feeling really positive, and then you're like, okay, how can I make this into something really big and something big and bigger and better and generate something from this? So you're kind of looking further down the track, but the universe is kind of saying, oh, we're here at the moment. We're at the starting line still. You're just learning to fly, and you need a few more not flying lessons, but a bit more information about how to use those beautiful wings of yours. So you know how to do it. You know how to do it. So this might be new skills. You might be learning new skills and abilities as well coming through. At the base of the issue, we have the Five of Cups. So there might be, you know, I feel like this sense of wanting to move forward and wanting things to grow and wanting to see this growth and not actually seeing it straight away like it is early days. That's what they're saying. It's very, very early days with this new energy. It can bring in on a deeper level this sense of loss. And I feel like this is a block. This is a block, a subconscious block that's come up here, Libra, to do with something from the past that you've been stuck in the past, or fear of being stuck in the past as well. And that's why, because it might feel like things aren't moving as fast as you would like at this moment. And that's because, yes, you're just learning a whole heap of new stuff. So it's just triggering the fact that the pacing and your desire of where you want it to go and the pacing is different to the divine pacing. The universe's idea of pacing is slightly different. It's triggering this little block feeling, because, you know, there's been a lot of energy this year of feeling stuck. And it's like you finally liberated yourself, Libra. You finally kind of gone, okay, I'm out of that suffocating cocoon, and now I can fly. And I'm like, I don't want to be going back. Why isn't it going faster? And so, yeah, I can understand that, but it's really important to know this has just been a fear that's being triggered, because I'm seeing a lot of positive movement here. It is coming. Trust me, it is going to move quick all of a sudden, but right at this second, it's not. So in the recent past, we have the High Priestess, and this was a highly intuitive time for you. And that's why they want you to be in that intuitive space, so that you can be getting all that information that's coming in with the Four of Swords. They're getting information about how to try out these new wings that you have at this moment in time. So they're really wanting you to be in a very highly intuitive space. So it might have been that you were getting a real sense of what's coming. And that's why there's a level of maybe, well, it's happening slower. It may be a level of impatience sometimes with this, but you get a sense, you know, you can feel it. You can feel it really strongly. And when it's only, you know, one step at a time, yes, you've got new skills to learn or new things to learn here or understand. Yeah, and part of the reason, like, they have shown you the bigger picture and the bigger vision, and then they've gone, okay, one step at a time. And that's because they're wanting, part of the story they want you to go over and change before you start this whole new cycle is this story of the Five of Cups, which is loss, disappointment, being stuck in the past as well. They're wanting you to look at how this has played out, what stories you've told yourself about it in the past, and change the story. They're really saying any story can be told from a different angle. There's a whole heap of different ways you can be looking at this, a different mindset you can be looking at it. So, yeah, it's quite interesting. I just realised we haven't picked any fairy cards, and they're just saying they want to talk to you now. So I'm going to pull you a card, Libra, before we get stuck, because there's something they want to, before we move on. Into the future, because there's something they want to talk about, the present and the past. The present feels hopeful. It feels optimistic. It feels good. I think that there's some good stuff coming here with that High Priestess. So it's just, it's frustrating when the universe goes, not straight away. So, but it is still, what you need to understand is it's still moving forward. It is still progressing. So, gotcha. So he wants to say there are some big changes happening. There's some big changes coming in. And so hold tight because it's coming. It is coming. They're basically saying the changes that you're looking for are happening. But before, you need to be in the right space to be able to deal with a lot of this stuff, because it's going to come in quite fast and unpredictable. And they want this cleared so that you're not dragging this around with you, so you can move fast, because this is heavy. It slows you down. And when these opportunities come in, or ideas, you need to move like lightning. It's like mercurial, like quick fire. So that's what they're saying to you at this moment in time. It is going to speed up and go really fast. And we also need to pull you an animal spirit energy, Libra. Animal spirit. Wow, we have the black egg, and it is upside down. But it is actually, the whole deck was upside down. So I'm turning it up the right way. So this is the unknown. Something amazing is birthing. As you know, it's that sense with the High Priestess. But the fact it's black always means there's something that you don't know, or it's unknown. You sense it, but it's unknown, and it hasn't quite fully formed and birthed yet, but it's there. It exists. So this is an idea or a hope or a dream that has arisen out of the darkness. So but it's cosmic. It's from the cosmic mind. It's from that very high vibrational energy. So wow. Okay. So we are building towards something quite amazing here, Libra. There is that real sense of it. In the near future, we have the Page of Wands. So again, there is small growth coming in, and optimism, sense of things are starting to work out. That's really positive. And so it could actually be that a lot's coming to you, but what they're saying is, in perspective, compared to where this is going, it's only small. So I feel like you'll be happy with the growth and what you're seeing coming in with this new opportunity or opportunities that are coming through for you. So I feel like they're kind of wanting to keep you busy with that, I think. So you might find yourself quite busy because they want to distract you and go, oh, hey, look over there, look over here, concentrate on this, focus on your world at this moment, look at all these things you need to be doing with these new opportunities. And because they're kind of like, don't look over here, this is brewing, this is coming. So they're wanting you to focus on it at this moment in time, to focus on some of the details and to actually feel the joy in doing this stuff that's coming through for you. So they are wanting you to really feel light with it as well. So it's actually really nice energy. Now, this is what we're saying, the Two of Swords. You cannot see it. You cannot see this yet, but you're sensing it intuitively. And sensing intuitively that there might be some big decisions or changes coming up as well. But again, you're not seeing this. There's something about, it's kind of like if you saw what it was, you'd want to rush straight to it and they're like, no, there's just a few little details we need to work out beforehand. And one of them is releasing that. So in your environment around you, you have the Knight of Wands, and this is, there's a lot of change, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of motivation. This is, that's why I think it's frustrating you wanting to see, you might actually, like I said, this is kind of, feeling quite inspired. So this is the energy around you. This could be working with some very dynamic people as well. In your environment that are, really motivated or, are making a lot of changes in their life, and you're seeing other people and kind of being caught up in that energy. It feels good to be around that. So, there is a lot of this energy around you because they're wanting you to remain really and keep really inspired and motivated at this moment in time. Hopes and fears, we have the World. This is the ending of a cycle. And it's kind of funny because a new cycle has begun and a cycle has ended. But there's also, there's multiple cycles. There's multiple storylines in your soul's journey. And I feel like a huge one has just begun, but there's another one about to start up again straight away, that black egg. So there's like two that are going to start up pretty close to each other and run parallel to each other. They're highly connected. And so that's why I feel like you're sensing this, you're understanding this. And, you kind of, it's all to do with cycles beginning and ending. So that makes a lot of sense. So suddenly it all changes, and as an outcome, here comes the quick mercurial change, straight to the Ten of Pentacles. So there could actually be a lot of stability, a lot of wealth that comes in all of a sudden, a lot of success that suddenly just hits you. It just goes boom, bang. Are you ready for this? And it's just like, whoa, I just got hit by a wall of something, but it's like, oh, really good. But it's just like suddenly charging to the finish line, charging to this opportunity, charging to create this vision, charging to do all these things. So it's suddenly, the blinkers are taken off. Suddenly, showing me like a horse race where they open and suddenly the horse can start running. Whereas previously at the moment, it's like you were kind of in the start line where you could only move like a couple of, you could shuffle maybe, but suddenly it's like charging straight ahead. So, it's always been about this issue, as I've been coming up a lot for you Libras, about the timing of things, and it's like very much a stop, start, get the go ahead, and then it's like, okay, we're here for the moment, so let's have a look at where we landed for the moment and see what growth is happening here and invariably wherever you stop, it's because the universe is wanting something deep down to be addressed or looked at. There's an opportunity for a clearing and an expansion of soul and self, and that's what we're here for on the planet. So that's what these little moments of pause are for you, really, Libra. But there's going to be this really exciting momentum coming up, this exciting time. So I think it's going to be like really, really, really exciting for you. And like I said, we've got the black egg coming through. So this is the great unknown. It's emanating. You can feel its power. You know it's coming. But it will reveal itself when the time is right. So, it's connected to the cosmic mind as well. So it's very connected to that element of air. It's very connected to you. But it's something bigger that's coming in, something bigger than you that is birthing as well. So, and I feel like you're going to take this. This is going to take whatever it is that you're working on now and make it and upscale it. It's going to be become something kind of quite different and bigger. So, it's I do feel like you are it's like you are the caretaker of this black egg. You are the caretaker of a particular energy that's been brought in at this moment in time. And so it's like it's almost like showing me like a mother teaching a child how to do something. It's like you've been given little instructions along the way and help and guidance just so that you know how to actually care and look after this and be the caretaker of this. So this is something that they're wanting you to have all the level of expertise and be in the right space spiritually, energetically, emotionally for this to come through. And that's when this guy says, you know, you see his eye poking through and this guy is blindfolded. This is, it will be revealed to you. What, you know, it will be that moment where you can suddenly see it, but it's like, I see it with one eye. And then do I want to close my eyes again? Was that really what I saw? And so it's kind of like, but not in a bad way in that it's something shocking, but something really good. So yeah, it's really cool, Libra. I do feel like there's something really exciting coming. So we have, you know, as an overall energy, we have the 10 of Wands coming in. So this seems to be really important. They want you to be light in order to step into the fastness and mercurial nature of this energy of the Knight of Swords. They need you to be feeling light and not carrying around any burdens. And that's what this energy is, the 10 of Wands. It's time to let something go that has been hanging around you for a long time. It's part of the old cycle and it's ended now. And all that's needed is your release of it. So you will know what this is because I feel like you're very highly intuitive at this moment in time, Libra. But yeah, there is something that you need to let go of a heaviness that has been around you in your energy, that they want you to feel light. And also you can see this figure can't see where he's going. So maybe it's to do with actually the need to see, the need to actually feel like you know where it is, where this is going, because this has got so many possibilities that are beyond the known at this moment in time. So for some of you, this might be connected to that need to know and letting go of that. So, but it could be something totally different as well. It will be unique to all of you. So that's it, Libra. That's your reading for December the 1st through to the 15th, the first half of December. I'm going to take it over to the Vimeo on demand reading now. I'd love it if you come over to that. The link is in the description box below. We'll look at the future beyond. Maybe we'll get some more information about that black egg. And I'm going to scratch below this 5 of Cups because whenever there's like a fear or a block comes up in the subconscious, there's always more energy happening down on a soul level. So I want to find out what that is as well. So that will be happening in the extended. And like I said, the link is in the description box below. But if this is where we're leaving each other, Libra, thank you so much for joining me. If this resonated, please like, subscribe and leave a comment. Take care and I'll see you next time. Bye.